Welcome to the Best Sports Highlights. My name is Chris with K. We're going to talk today about the NBA debut day. You know, the season started as of yesterday, Tuesday, the 22nd of October, where the LA Lakers faced off against the LA Clippers. It was a phenomenal game. It took me by shock because my pick to win the championship this year, not my favorite, but just based on just the evidence and the undeniable facts and stuff, was the LA Lakers, because you have two of the top 5 best players in the world on the same team. And the team has a pretty decent supporting cast. You know, you got 3-point shooters, you got, big man coming off the bench, that can rebound and block, stuff like that. So a team, I wouldn't say it's complete, but it's just looks unstoppable when you look at the roster on paper. But there was the debate going on who has a better team in LA, because the Clippers acquired, Kawhi Leonard, and they also acquired Paul George, so two perennial, two-way people, all-stars. And so, both can play either a small forward or shooting guard position, two-way players. They can score and they can defend. They're just saying that says basically, if you have two-way all-star type players, you have a better chance or best chance to win the championship. I don't know why that's so, but whatever the case may be, that was what's said by Max Kellerman. All right, but look at it here. The LA Clippers last year, they won 40-something games. They took Golden State to 6 games. I mean, it's not really a big deal because, still got beat 4-2. But they went a little bit further than we expected. They gave Golden State a challenge run for their money until that bad man, Kevin Durant, turned it on. Until he said, you know who I am. He turned it on. Once he turned it on, it was over. But still, they went further than expected without no all-stars. I think it's due to the great coaching and the great, management. The great coaching by, oh my gosh, I'm always just forgetting names here. Doc Rivers. And then the man that's on the logo himself, Mr. Jerry West. Which he had some doing in orchestrating that Golden State team. So think about it. That team that Golden State, put together and orchestrated, the last couple years. David West has some do that. He went to the Clippers, and look what they've acquired because of that. So it's like, wherever David West is, man, there's going to be success like crazy. There's going to be crazy success, right? So, Paul George is out due to injury, a shoulder surgery. So, because he's out, it's expected, given the fact that the Lakers are just the favorite to win, first of all. And two, the Clippers are not, going in with all their weapons. So they're out Paul George. They're out with PG. But we cannot forget about the fact, the reason why the Clippers has been such a success last year was because of their bench. We're talking about Harrell and we're talking about Lou Williams. Those two guys, they're literally starters, and you can argue all-stars, but they're coming off the bench. It shows that they're team players. They can start. But then again, if you look at how many minutes played in last night's game, they played the most. They played more than the starters. So coming off the bench really doesn't matter to them because they're going to get their minutes. All right. So in the game, Anthony Davis, he was dominating. He had 25 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He's doing his thing. Obviously he's going to be in the conversation. He's definitely going to be an all-star. Might be in the conversation for MVP this year. I don't know. LeBron James surprised me. He had 18 points. He had 9 rebounds and 8 assists, but he had 18 points, which I wasn't like, okay, LeBron, you got to do better than that. I know Anthony Davis came and by the fact he kind of sorry, I just woke up. By the fact that he came, your minutes were going to go down, but I was not expecting him to score just 18 points, right? But Danny Green, on the other hand, he came through. This guy, he dropped 28 points. He was 7 of 9 from three-pointer, so he was reminding us of the old Danny Green. Amazing pickup. I wish he went to the Clippers. If he went to the Clippers, oh my gosh, that would have been amazing. But he went to the other LA team. So those are only 3 people that really did something on the Lakers last night. They were out with Kuzma's out. Rondo wasn't playing. DeMarcus Cousins is out, obviously due to an injury. But all the other weapons they have on their team, no one was really stepping up. You got Cook from the Warriors, pretty cool. They got Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, they got Dudley. They have some people on their team, but I don't expect the supporting cast that really have breakout games and stuff like that. You have Caldwell Pope, who was lighting it up in the preseason, but didn't come through. They started off hot. They were literally looking like they were going to run away with the game in the beginning, but he gave the Clippers a comeback. The great coaching, the resilience, did not give upness. And the Clippers, they came back. Kawhi led the game in all scores with 30 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Lou Williams, he had 21 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists, or 5 rebounds and 7 assists. One of those numbers are flip-flop, but it looks like he scored more points than that. And then you have Harold, who had 17 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. And then you had the supporting cast, which I like. I didn't know. Harkless shot threes. Whoever Green is, he shot threes. And then Patterson shot threes. So they only played a 9-man rotation in that game. But out of the 9-man rotation, 6 of 9 people, they can at least shoot the three. You wouldn't want to keep them open, I would say. You might throw Beverly in there, but I don't know him as a three-point shooter. But if he could shoot the three, at least decent, then there's 7 out of 9 people that started that can shoot the three. He had 10 rebounds, though. He had 2 or 4 points. But, it was a great game. It was a great game. The Lakers just couldn't close. LeBron is supposed to be their closer. That's who I think, I think Anthony Davis is going to be the primary go-to option, throughout the game. But closing and clutch, that's where LeBron needs to be the killer that he's been dogged on so much for his life that he hasn't been. He needs to step up and close. Kawhi Leonard, on the other hand, he can close. He's a closer. That's the reason why, if this keeps up, it's just the beginning of the year, the beginning of the season, the Lakers are just trying to set into their new team. And this is notoriously known with LeBron James' team. They always start off rough and shaky, and we'd be I don't know. And then the end of the year, playoffs come, everything changes. So I'm not counting them out yet, but the Clippers are looking really scary. Really scary from out the gate without PG. So imagine when PG comes back. So that 9-man rotation might just turn into a 10-man rotation now. Now you're going to have 7 out of 10 people that shoot the three. And PG is a great three-point shooter, a great defender. That's just going to have more defense. I think the defense just ultimately broke down the Lakers, and the resiliency of the Clippers kept them in the game because they have 2 bona fide legit closers. In Williams and Kawhi. The Lakers, I don't know if they got any closers. I wouldn't call LeBron James a closer. I really wouldn't. I don't know about Anthony Davis. He hasn't been known throughout his career as a closer just because he's been on New Orleans. So I don't know. The Lakers, their problem, I think, if they don't get a closer, I think that's what's going to be their problem. Unless they're blowing out a team from the get-go, they need a closer, because if they don't get a closer, it's going to be closed curtains for them. Because a lot of pressure's on them. Last year LeBron James went out. First major injury of his career, we could say. He missed 17 games. They were doing great before the injury. They were 4th in the West, got injured. Then after that, everything went downhill. Trade to get the piece he was missing, which was Andy Davis, throughout the summer, which what LeBron James always does. He always go and recruit pieces, either people that used to be all-stars or good, decent players. So this man always has a team. So it's not like he never has no team or nobody or nothing but scrubs. He always have key role players that he recruits. So there's no excuses for the Lakers. So the most pressure is on the Lakers this season. They better at least, worst case scenario, makes the Western Conference Finals. If they don't, it was a bust this year, because I know Davis is on a 1-year contract. I'm not sure if he's going to be a Laker for the rest of his life. I don't know how it's going to go if they don't win this year. Sorry, just still waking up. Because, the window of opportunity, it fluctuates throughout the years. It changes, meaning some years, if you don't win it, this is your only year. Kind of like Going off topic, football, the Carolina Panthers, that was the only year they wouldn't win the NFL title. You know, the St. Louis Rams, that was the only year they're going to win the title. You look at last year, the Raptors, you know, because they lost Kawhi Leonard, there's going to be their only chance to win the title. But they did have a great game. Just like the Rockets this year, if they don't win it this year, then I don't expect them to win anything. So that's just how it is. So you have to take advantage of the window of opportunity, because once that door shuts, it'll slide somewhere else to someone else. But these are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about the Lakers and the Clippers. Do you think the Lakers are still favored to win, and you know they're just going to get it together over the season? Or they've shown who they really are, and the LA Clippers are the true team of LA, and Kawhi's going to repeat again. He's going to repeat for the first time in his life, win a title on the East Coast and the West Coast. I mean, he's already got two, one on the West Coast, but back-to-back win. So we'll see from there who's the better team, the Clippers or the Lakers. Don't forget, the Clippers don't have PG right now, so take that into consideration. So thank you for watching this video. I want to hear your feedback. Like this video, comment on the video. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification so you never miss out on the content I drop. Thank you for tuning in, and peace.